Okay, so I'm in a survey file here, and I've also added a few geometry points in here just for demonstration purposes. The first thing I'm going to do is come down under the geometry point. You'll see a new menu item for points filter. This is going to bring up our points filter dialog, and this will take a few seconds because it's got to read all the points inside of this survey file. Okay, so here is our file here, and you can see if I scroll down through here, it's read all of these survey points. You'll also notice at the bottom there are a few geometry points as well. So let's take a look at a few things it can do. You can refresh your points list at any point. You can include references, so it will read points across references files if you want it to. You can exclude 2D or exclude 3D. So you could say, hey, I just want to see my 2D or I just want to see my 3D. You can filter on a name. So for example, I could say, show me everything that starts with CB. And notice the list only shows the CB points. You can clear the filter. I can filter, let's say I want to see a feature definitions ERB. And notice here it only shows you feature definitions ERB. You can hide geometry points or you can hide survey points. So for example, I can say turn off all my survey points and notice I only see the geometry point. Or I could say let's turn on the survey and let's hide geometry, and you'll notice the geometry don't show up anymore. What's some other things that we can do? Well, we can make selections in here using our shift or control keys. Notice we can create a graphical selection set from the dialog selection. We can inverse, so you can see you've got this output field down here, so I'm inversing between these 2 points. I can also select more points and click inverse. Notice how it went from 1 to 3, 3 to 5, and 5 to 6. If you've got geometry points, you can get station and offset information. When you're done, you can save the selection here to a CSV file. You can also, with regarding this output area down here, you can save that to a text file. You can copy that output to a clipboard, or you can clear that output. You can hide your locators, you can hide your decorations, you can change the XY here, so you'll notice it's XY. Now it changed to northeast, so you can determine that. You can change your working units inside the dialog, how you want to see your parameters. You can change the bearing, and you can also change how the bearing reads out. Last thing probably we want to show is the fit and center view. So you can say enable fit view, and notice it takes me to CB1. I can say, well, let's go down, show me 4038, and it'll take me there. Or show me 381, and it'll take me there. Or you may prefer to do, if you want to keep your view zoomed out a little bit, I can zoom out, and I'm going to turn off fit view, and I'm going to enable center view. And what that does is it just keeps the same view. So for example, now it's centered that point in the view. There's 4004. Whoops, zoomed out a little bit. Or let's go back up here to CB1.